You can win through bridge by displacing your Thought-Knot Seer and decking your opponent. We do also have a bunch of discard spells too, right? So like that's a real thing. We could just discard, we could just take those cards out of their hand. We have 4 1-cost discard plus Tidehollow Sculler. Anything you want but this one, opponent. I'm like almost certainly in the minority, but like I actually didn't mind Eldrazi Winter that much. It's probably the only time in the history of Modern you could actually successfully metagame the format. Which led to some actually like interesting tournaments where you could like show up and know what you were going to play against and actually beat it. So because I have this Cavern of Souls, and the only blue card in my main deck is an Eldrazi, I can just fetch basics here. Lightning Bolt, Scavenging Ooze. Just gonna take their Scavenging Ooze here. If they want to use a Lightning Bolt on this, they can. I did most certainly top 8 opens during Eldrazi Winter with medium minus piles of green-white cards. Okay. Eldrazi Temple. Not bad. They have a land and a lightning bolt. I'm gonna flip this and get their Scavenging Ooze back, but that means my Thought-Knot Seer that they know about gets to eat it, which is good for us. Yes, this is the second time we played against Shun today. Did a decklist put up a result somewhere recently that I missed? I think Thought-Knot Seer is actually pretty bad in matchups like this. It's smaller than Tarmogoyf, and like their hands are often going to be empty. So like if my opponent draws a removal spell now, they actually just get to cantrip off this Thought-Knot Seer because they can kill it and then draw a card. This deck looks pretty terrible if Temple gets banned. It's the reason why these decks are playable with the Eldrazi creature base, because they get to play Ancient Tomb. This card's like much too slow for Modern if there isn't Ancient Tomb in this deck. Maybe I'm supposed to hold this just so they can't Ravager this without punishment. Yeah, I could see that being the case. I feel like we're in a lot of trouble here. They have a 5/6 now. They have a Scavenging Ooze that can get up to 1, 2, 4, 4. Pretty far behind here. Yeah, Dark Confidant that we can't kill. Fatal Push out. Blessed Alliance and Rest in Peace in. This is a matchup where I just cut all my discard, right? At least as much as possible. Honestly, I probably just want these Collective Brutalities even. Yeah, that's probably fine. Lingering Souls plus Rest in Peace is a bit of a non-bow, but like both of those cards are good enough here that I don't think I want to cut them. Oh, Lingering Souls is nuts with Deepfathom Skulker. That's actually really sick. I didn't even think about that till just now. Let's max out on removal post board in these matchups. You just want as many of your cards as possibly live off of the top in a match like this. Hand's not great, but I think it's keep. Probably lose. I could lose any of these depending on what they take away here. Hey Josh, there's a link right there if you want to take a peek at it. See what's up. Terrible draw. No, this is a donation deck. Pretty much everything you see on stream is donation deck these days. We're basically just like a test and feedback system for other people at this point. One of them seems neat. I'll latch onto it. Like, we'll probably play the Jeskai Ascendancy combo deck a little bit more because I've really been liking that deck. I've actually played it in a couple of leagues off stream too. It's a lot of fun. I love banning people like that. It's my favorite. I'm gonna spot check with Collective Brutality here because I drew this Reality Smasher. So I can take this Maelstrom Pulse away from them. Oh, I guess we'll find out if this is fixed or not. If this isn't fixed, this league will be free. I just like, you know, without traveling for events, I don't have competitive deck lists that I'm interested in testing for my own personal reasons. So, like, it's nice to have variety on stream. Plus, people keep sending in donation lists, so it seems to be popular. Popular. So, I don't know, maybe they fixed it in the last update, but previously, Reality Smasher wasn't making people discard to target it with spells. Yep. 4 drop. Smasher. Smasher. They don't have anything exiled, do they? No. I guess I get to kind of clean up here, right? I get to exile that and then strangle this. Because Death Shadow has a good burn matchup. I know that sounds funny, but like a good Death Shadow player beats a good burn player more often than not. And not used by my play. You're not wrong. I didn't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I want to hold this just in case I hit a our 6-drop, the Skulker. I think like shocking them for 2 points of damage isn't worth the downside of not being able to cast Skulker if I draw it. Process you, hit you for 5, lethal on board. They have K command and oh, I guess this is awkward. This lets them K command the Huntmaster back. Yeah, sure, you're good against the shitty Death Shadow decks, but like good players play the good Death Shadow deck, which is the Grixis version. The Grixis version of Death Shadow is the best Death Shadow deck, and it's not particularly close. Bolt versus K command. This is a tapped land, which is okay for us. I think I'm just going to take the Bolt away for the sake of resource efficiency, not let my opponent get to use the Bolt at end step here. It's kind of sweet that if my opponent passes the turn with Huntmaster to try and flip it, I can just Blessed Alliance end of turn to gain 4 health. Reed Duke's very smart. And he's definitely a better Magic player than I am, but all I'm gonna say is the Grixis Shadow is what consistently puts up the results. Every time I see someone playing with one of the green variations of Death Shadow, I don't understand why you wouldn't just put Stubborn Denials in your deck and have all the powerful cantrips. Really makes the deck very consistent and strong. I don't intend to play Standard if they don't change anything from the ban list. See if my opponent has to discard a card here. Doesn't look like they had to discard a card there. Sweet, our league is free. I guess I should have waited to play this donation deck list until they fixed Reality Smasher. I just assumed they would have fixed Reality Smasher in the last update. So my opponent shouldn't have any cards left in their hand here. Classic Magic Online. That's fine. Makes the league free. Yeah, it doesn't. Your opponent doesn't have to discard a card to Reality Smasher. No, they literally can't discard a card to Reality Smasher. When you click on a card in your hand to discard it to Reality Smasher, it doesn't let you discard it. They don't get them. They don't when you. So how it works is when you click on the card in your hand to discard, it won't let you say yes, discard this, and then when you click off of that card in your hand, it skips through the trigger. I'm not playing this out on the off chance my opponent flips their Ravager back. I can then Wasteland Strangle it later. You can file for comp in any league you lose a match in. You 4-1 a league and you lose the match, the one match because of the Reality Smasher bug, you can file for comp. I've done that on more than one occasion. Alright, so it's gonna flip this back, but it's gonna let me Wasteland Strangle this too. Hopefully we draw like a Lingering Souls here that's castable alongside this. Yeah, that's decent. Let's just drain them at least. I actually get to kill their Tarmogoyf here, right? And then I can Collective Brutality the Huntmaster. Could you imagine if my opponent was down 2 cards right now? How much worse they'd be? The sequencing here is important because we'll make the Tarmogoyf larger otherwise. Yeah, if you win the match, you can't file for comp. They only give you compensation if you lose a match that the bug occurred in. Looking for a Reality Smasher. We'll play that out in my deck. No, that's not what they do. They'll give you back your entry fee, regardless. They changed that policy. Stand back up. God, I'm an old man. Nah, I'm not gonna concede. We could still win in spite of the bug. I think we were Lingering Souls here. We could be in an okay spot. I love my standing desk. It was my best purchase of last year. It's fantastic. 10 out of 10 would recommend if you use the computer a lot. Like that. That's an excellent draw. You are not wrong. Why? I trust me when I say I have a lot of experience filing for compensation on Magic Online. There are few people more qualified to talk about their experience in this situation than I am. How much did the desk run us? I think it was like just under 600 when all was said and done. Google Uplift Desk by a company called Human Solutions. Yeah, it's a real shame that we couldn't flash it back last turn. Can you imagine if we would have drawn another one this turn or a smasher? I like running a Mountain in Jund. It's good against Burn and the other aggressive decks. You obviously don't need it to play around Blood Moon, but it's good for your health total. They did not ever get back to me about a sponsorship. No, it's kind of annoying, but it is what it is. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. I think I'm just supposed to trade at this point. If you hit an issue that loses you a match in a paid Hex event, yeah, they'll refund your paid Hex event. But like, I mostly play Constructed, and their Constructed ladder is free to play. And there just aren't a lot of bugs in Hex. And the few bugs that happen, they fix pretty quickly. Tilt. Punished for not playing this out. It's really unfortunate. That was a good draw. What's up, Jacob? Can't wait to build your fort. My 3-year-old needed help with his fort. Oh, that was a good draw. Takes the clock off the table, which is nice. Is just going to get eaten by this Lilion in the Veil, which is a touch unfortunate, but it gives us Smashers and Lingering Souls as live draws here. How solid is the standing desk? My standing desk has 3 monitors, my computer tower, a laptop, a bunch of random miscellaneous cabling and crap, and 3 large books that I use as monitor stands, and the lift mechanic goes up and down just fine. So, you know, take that. Probably should just gain 4 here. Yeah, it's an entire desk. It's not just something that you put on top of a normal desk. It's an entire desk. Hey, Mustache Magic with the 4-month resubscription. Thanks a lot, bud. Welcome back. I do appreciate it. You playing the CCS tomorrow, I'm assuming? I know I am. Smusher. Smusher. Alright, it's a redraw. Daddy'll take a redraw. No, it's pretty sturdy. Oh, this just gets edicted, but I think it's better than letting them discard it, right? What a tilt! Where is my basic planes? It got discarded? Wow! What a blowout! What a blowout! Just no basic. God, I should have checked. I should have checked. What a blowout. Yeah, I think Blood Sun's better than Magus of the Moon, but like my big red deck hasn't been playing Magus of the Moon recently, so got 2 shots at a Smasher, got 1 shot at Lingering Souls. Yep. All right. Can Smasher next turn still. Nice 2/2. Wow, they didn't plus her. That's really good for us. Get out of here. What? I mean, the relic replaced itself. How is that bad? That's why relic's good, because the floor on it is exceedingly low. And we play relic, it draws another card, and we like move on with our lives. I guess we're not actually dead, right? Like, they can divvy up our lands and it doesn't matter. Yeah, this isn't really a Taxes deck. This is more like of a Jundi style deck. Important to know when ultimating Liliana. The pile you pick is the one that goes to this card pile. Olarox with the Twitch Prime support. Thank you very much and welcome. I do appreciate that. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I think this deck cannot consistently play a card that draws cards. I'm going to bin this pile because I would like to keep enough lands to play and flashback Lingering Souls in the same turn. Thanks, I appreciate it. Amazon, fun money as always. One of the best ways you can support my content here. And for people thinking we've drawn too many lands this game, like, there's just, it's a long game. We've seen half our deck. We're going to draw half of our lands in a long game. We're maybe a touch flooded, but it's not by that much. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We had 14 lands in 33 cards. That's not that far outside the norm. No, that's completely unreasonable. You don't play around drawing your 1 of or your 2 of. That's just foolish. We have plenty of things in our deck that we want to play out right away. Well, so quick 0-2 in that first match. Important to remember too that Reality Smasher is currently bugged on Magic Online. I was hoping they fixed it in this last patch, but our opponent had 2 extra cards in their hand that game because Reality Smasher was bugged, and those extra resources definitely mattered in that game that came down to the wire there. Like, we were both going long and slogging it out, and every card counted at the end there, right? So if our opponent had been down 2 cards, they'd have had less resources to work with. I say it seems okay. It's a couple more lands. We've got turn 1 discard spell with removal. Should update my stream title. Modern stuff. He must be a millionaire from the money this costs someone. You're not wrong, Holy Diva. Classic Black-White Hate Bears is not a deck I will accept as a regular donation league. It's gonna cost you extra. No, they had 2 cards in their hand when they killed the Reality Smasher, just for reference. Just gonna go ahead and get this out of here. Use my resources every turn. They play like a Dark Confidant and we get to Wasteland Strangle it. Can't kill that one with Strangler. More Lingering Souls is good for now. This game can go a little bit long. I have a photo for my POV of the standing desk. Yeah, I tweeted some when I first picked it up. Sure. Well, that's good for us, right? To go ahead and strangle the crap out of this Scavenging Ooze. I think I'm speed bumping this next turn. These Caves of Koilos are going to cost us quite a few hit points here, so I want to start using some of these spirits to gain a little bit of life. Field of Ruin and Tech Edge. Probably straight black-green. And there's been a lot of black-green today. I feel like I haven't seen black-green decks in a while. We've played against Jund twice, and now black-green today. I do not follow any sporting events. What's going on, JW? Yeah, we've been going for a little while, actually. 3 hours already. Snap off the chump. You always want to chump block before you have to, because when it comes down to the wire, your opponent might have spot removal to punish you for waiting. It's decent for us. Yeah, I'm just going to smash for 4 here. Them taking that hit is really good for us. And then if we rip an untapped land next turn, we could go double Flashback Souls, which would be nice. Sure. Just jumping. Yeah, the first couple we did today were real quick. Like Kalitas, Liliana the Veil, so some kind of payoff. I've been TKS here. Relic. Relic's kind of an awkward draw, right? I guess it's not too bad. I get to do this, and then I get to play the Relic out. And then next turn I can Flashback Souls plus pop the Relic. I don't even think I really care about this Liliana the Veil, right? I think I'm just racing them. No, they had Liliana when I played. They had Liliana out when I played the Marsh Flats. Nah, that's too much work, Avid User. Also, like, sometimes we play a league in an hour and we do well in the league. This is an interesting attack. So, like, they're offering me the ability to... Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and take this. I could pop my Relic and block to try and eat the Tarmogoyf, but I think that's fine. Yeah, you edict that Spirit token. Get him. Ooh, that's pretty good for us too. Okay, So Strangler. Oh, up. Oh wait, so I can respond to this trigger, right? I can respond. I almost messed up. I can respond to this trigger by doing this. Woo! Whew! Yeah, but if they had a piece of spot removal rogue, it wouldn't be a guaranteed trade, is the thing. No, I don't think so. I think this is, we're gonna shrink this Goyf and then grind them out. Oh, so trade the spirit? Yeah, that's interesting. I don't know. I think because I have the Lingering Souls in my graveyard, I'm not interested in doing that. They should definitely attack here, because I get to make their Goyf a 0 or whatever next turn. Yeah, that's a good line. I'm gonna block so I don't get, like, Collective Brutality out of the game. Flash this back. Track them down to 3, sorry. And they're gonna be dead in the air. They need, like, Maelstrom Pulse here. Played around Tech Edge by not drawing lands, right? Alright, and again, I'm just gonna go ahead and board out pretty much all of my discard here. Just so we have more cards that are live top decks. Do do be do 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 do. The problem with that F-Gator is that Blightsteel Colossus is a useless card to sneak attack in if they have a Deathrite Shaman in play. They just block with their Deathrite Shaman and then go to 9 Infect, and then, like, you have to draw exactly that Blightsteel Colossus again to win the game. So I think it's much worse than having any other threat. I think if you wanted more cards to win the game on turn 1 or 2, you should just max out on Worldspine Worms. Worldspine Worm is great. I agree that I think there's more situations where the Worldspine Worm is great than vice versa, but I think I would play more Worms before I played something cute like Blightsteel. Remind me why Skulked is in this list. So I think the idea is that you want to play counter magic in the sideboard. So if you're going to play blue lands anyways, you might as well play something sweet like Skulked, because Skulked is pretty good with what's it called, right? It's pretty good with oh, I'm blanking on the name. Lingering Souls. Right? No lands. 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 I choose you, Pikachu. The problem is Deathrite Shaman has 2 defense. Yep. And it's not even just Deathrite Shaman 2, right? Like, if the opponent has, like, any blockers, Blightsteel Colossus is pretty terrible. They don't have any cards exiled, so this doesn't do anything currently. That sucks. Deathrite Shaman should be a 0/1 like Noble Hierarch, and it probably shouldn't drain people. Let's roll. Beep beep, hop in my reality smasher shaped Jeep. Run you over. Dang Confidant. Relic of Progenitus. Relic of Progenitus, or Rest in Peace, one of the two. Skulker that I can't cast. That's like the same thing, right? Yeah, I'm just supposed to escalate this. Playing this Wasteland Strangler out here means my opponent can't just attack me this turn because I'll be dead on board. No blocks. Go to 7. Just like we drew it up. Yeah, draining might have been right there. The pause while they read the Skulker. They must have a decay or something for this Wasteland Strangler, right? Trigger. Yes, I would like to use that ability. Yes, yes, I would like to draw a card. Thank you, don't mind if I do. Welcome to everyone watching us play against Green Black X-Decks here on this competitive Modern League of Magic Online today. My name is Jeff Hoagland. We're hanging out playing some Modern. If you're enjoying what you see, please make sure you hit that follow button. It doesn't cost you anything, helps the people find my stuff. If you're really enjoying what you see, please consider subscribing on Twitch. That's the best way you can support my content here. You can also support my content by supporting my sponsors. MTGOtraders.com. I love to buy and sell Magic Online cards with you. And if you use code Hoagland PayPal at checkout with them, you'll save 8% on your singles orders there. CoolStuffInc.com buys and sells a lot of cool stuff, including TCG singles. Using promo code Jeff5, you can save 5% on Magic, Pokemon, and Yu-Gi-Oh cards with them. InkedGaming.com would love to help you customize your gaming experience. Using promo code Jeff12, you can save 12% on custom playmats, mouse pads, binders, carrying bags. They really do it all. You can upload your own custom artwork to their website or choose from the wide range of custom artwork that they have there. And finally, SpareDeck.com. They offer kind of a neat service. They will rent you any physical, standard, or modern deck. Let's say you want to try something like this sweet 3-color Eldrazi deck, but you don't own all of these cards. You can rent it for a weekend or up to an entire month from SpareDeck. It's a great service if you play mostly online, or if you're someone that wants to change decks and paper a lot, not deal with buy lists. They're great for that as well. Currently 1-1 in this league with this donation deck list. It's base black-white Eldrazi, but it's got kind of more grindy elements like Lingering Souls and Discard, as opposed to the kind of Hate Bears elements like Thalia and Leonin Arbiter. It's got a blue splash for Disdainful Stroke and Skulker. On the play this game, this hand is quite excellent, right? We don't have a 2-drop, but we're going to go Inquisition, Souls, Thought-Knot Seer, which is pretty good. Pretty good. This is a requeue into the same player. This is literally the same person we just played against. Fucking Magic Online, man. And I guess I'll take your Castable. Good draw. I guess we'll play Thought-Knot on 3. Take their Liliana away, probably. It's a good draw, too. Play my Ancient Tomb, Thought-Knot Seer you. Inquisition, deal. Take this away. We get to double spell next turn, but that's fine. We'll lose our Relic and get to keep our Lingering Souls. The bot says he's 0-0 because that means that we beat them in their last match of their last league, and then they started their new league. Joke's on them. I have another colorless source. I don't need that other land. Yep. Deal. I assume I'm going to lose the Relic here. Good against their Tarmogoyf. It's also decent against their Scavenging Ooze. Hey, Black Star Quinn with the brand new $4.99 a month subscription. Thank you very much and welcome. I appreciate that. Never forget, ladies and gentlemen, Magic the Gathering is a skill game and the better player always wins. The top of the deck is fire, ladies and gentlemen. Burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno, burn, baby, burn. Beep, beep, dee, 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 dee. Beep, beep, dee, 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 dee. Even hit the underground land to play in flashback, untapped land to play in flashback this Lingering Souls. They want to trade both of these for one Thought-Knot Seer, they can be my guest. Your move, Yugi boy. Dee 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 beep beep dee 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 dee. No blocks. What'd you draw, opponent? What'd you draw? I wanna know. You and I, we're good friends, opponent, right? There's no secrets between us? Alright. We're still gonna board all these out. Is Thought-Knot Seer better than Tidehollow Sculler? What do we think, chat? Can we discuss that? I've been leaving in 3 Tidehollow Scullers the last couple times we've played this. But is that the optimal one to leave in here? Or is it supposed to be Thought-Knot Seer? Thought-Knot Seer tagging their removal seems okay, but I guess Tidehollow Sculler does that too. Tidehollow Sculler comes down and tags their Lilianas before they can play them. Maybe I'm just supposed to leave Inquisition in. All these cards are kind of mediocre in different ways. I think it's probably one of these two. I like that this is just a grizzly bear. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave that. I'm not excited about any of them, but I think I'm least embarrassed to have a grizzly bear when my opponent has nothing in their hand. Yeah, seems pretty good. Go ahead. Do 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 beep beep do 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 do. Okay, because this is a Dark Confidant, I'm gonna hold my pushes and my paths for now. Wait. Is there not a Godless Shrine in this deck? Why isn't there a Godless Shrine in this deck? That's super wrong. Like, grossly wrong. I gotta... Like, we're like 6 games in, and I've just now noticed there's no Godless Shrine. Yeah, and I like can't path this now because I'm gonna have a white source. Yeah, I think I need to do this and then do this. I wasn't planning on going EOT Relic, until my opponent played a Kalitas. I was planning on keeping the Relic in play. The Tech Edge is kind of punishing for not playing my Spasher last turn. Feels bad. They're just like super time walk because our mana base is bad. Oh, Fatal Push is a great draw. I'm probably just cycling this Relic at end of turn. Like trying to hit lands for the Smasher. You want some more chips? Where's your bowl? Where'd your bowl go? Good asking. There you go. Do that there so they can't eat their bob in response. So I'm doing it end of turn anyways. Feels really bad. I don't really have much reason not to attack though, so we've got that going for us. God bless the opponent not ghosting. 4 life, sack a creature, you gain 4, you sacrifice. That's gross. Pretty good hits. Probably get the Scavenging Ooze back here. Okay. Untapped land. Untapped land. One of these should be a Godless Shrine. I don't know why there's 2 of these and no Godless Shrine in this deck. One of these should be a Godless Shrine. That had been untapped there, we'd have eaten this, had a Reality Smasher in play, and then this turn we'd be playing double Lingering Souls. Be much better off. No, I healed myself. I made them sacrifice a creature. Edict us. Yep, gone. I'm gonna take 7. Right, super dead. Got it. So we lost that game because of our mana base. A couple different ways there. Get the second tap land. The only tap land left in our deck didn't have a Godless Shrine to fetch early, so we got tempoed on that, which let the Tech Edge really punish us to put us behind. So, a lot of small things that could have happened differently if the deck had been constructed slightly different. Yeah, it's Sand The ever classic Rest in peace, Lingering Souls curve. A fan favorite, if you would. Thought-Knot Seer. That's not my deck. Swisher's not bad. I think this anti-synergy is fine. Like, both of these cards are very good here. I'm gonna be really sad if my opponent, like, end-step decays this. Okay, that's good for us. If they Last Hope and need a Spirit, we get to Reality Smasher, kill the Last Hope. Dark Confidant? That's fine. I think this might be a game where, yeah, I was just say, I think this might be a game where Bob's on our team, and Second Smasher definitely means Bob is on our team. Beep beep, up in my Reality Smasher, cheap cheap. Alright, flip a Kali Toss here. You need more chips? Say more chips. You say more chips? More chips. Chips. Say chips? Chips. Chip. Chip. Come on, Bobby! Bobby! Why you gotta do me dirty, Bobby? Why you gotta do me dirty? Oh, Bobby. See if they tech edge me or not. They have 7 cards in their hands. They might just want to play spells. They might just want to play spells here. No blocks, opponent. We're upkeep tech edging me. Why let me untap? Don't be cute. Just do it on your turn. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Beep beep. This is my Reality Smasher shape cheap. Green black just doesn't have a lot of good ways to kill this card either. Maybe see like a push or something on a spirit token? Nope. You're on. Go. It's upstairs in the cabinet. Tell your mom it's charging. Yeah, go to 2. You want some chips? Mm-hmm. How do you have better mana with 4 colors? Our opponent was not happy losing that matchup 2 in a row. Where's your ball? Hey, here's the ball. Here you go. Go. Once you're on, go upstairs and ask your mother. I don't even know that this is really an anti-mid-range deck. Smasher is still bugged. We lost 1 match this league. Yeah, the first match we lost, the match we lost in this league, we lost the Reality Smasher bug. I just assumed they would have fixed a long-standing bug in the most recent patch, but apparently that was silly of me to assume. Would like to keep Relic. We got Wasteland Strangler. We got a Temple here, so that sounds good. Modern is an anti-mid-range format. Yep. Your opponent can't discard a card to your Reality Smasher. They're not given the option. Wall of Roots, right? I mean, in Wizards of the Coast defense, at least, Wall of Roots isn't like a format staple. Reality Smasher is kind of a modern staple. Hey, Mentag with the brand new Twitch Prime support. Thank you very much and welcome. I really appreciate that. As always, subs are the best way you can support my content here. Hanging out, playing some Modern this evening. don't know what we're gonna do after this league. We're gonna play two more matches in this one. Someone sent a donation for a Dealer's Choice League earlier, so I might play some more Jeskai Ascendancy. I've been kind of digging that deck. I think I'm gonna wait on Eldrazi Evolution for another Moto update, Judgeinator, because it's another deck that's affected by the Reality Smasher bug, and I don't really want to. It's upstairs charging in the cabinet. We have new cards in Magic Online right now, actually. The pre-release league started yesterday. It's like Jeskai. Okay, so I think because they're playing Jeskai, pump the Shades of Mephistopheles thing, please. Thank you, I'll do that. I'm not sure I want to play Legacy today or not. I kind of like when I'm playing Magic, it's like tough to like pivot mindsets for me. Well, I hope you're enjoying yourself. Grixis Delver's a sweet deck. Honey, I don't have any more spells.
That seems like a really bad thing.
I need you to make us draw a Thought-Knot Seer. You're in charge now, so if we don't draw a Thought-Knot Seer, it's your fault.
No, that's not fair. You can't hand me a pile of trash and tell me to make it pretty.
Thought-Knot Seer, honey. I need Thought-Knot Seer.
Stop yelling in my ear.
Thought-Knot Seer. Honey, you drew another land.
You're dumb.
Alright, I don't think I'm going to crack this just yet, because most of our best draws here, we wouldn't be able to play.
I'm freezing.
You're freezing? Yeah. You have a sweater on.
I'm so very cold. I'm hungry.
Hi, hungry. I'm Jeffrey.
Stop it. You're not old enough to make bad jokes.
Jeff is definitely old enough to make bad jokes.
That person. That's rude.
that timeout was from Christy. Honey, we drew another land. You're supposed to be helping. Could you work on it a little bit? Maybe draw some.
But are you a dad neck-bearded Drago? Jeff is dad enough for dad jokes. He is very dad. I really liked that clip that somebody clipped yesterday.
With Declan on my shoulders.
Yeah, it was adorable.
Okay, opponent seems to be having the inverted problem of us, but not good for us. Screw usually beats Flood. It's a Reality Smusher. Deal. This is my Cavern of Souls. My Cavern of Souls is amazing. Ha! Counter this one, opponent. Oh, you can't? This is another match where the Reality Smasher bug's gonna suck.
Neck-bearded Drago's an uncle. I saw a really cute uncle shirt on the internet. It said, like, you know how there's that phrase, a monkey's uncle?
Yeah.
So it said monkey's uncle, and then there was a onesie for the kid, and it said uncle's monkey.
Yeah, but this league was already free, Dwight. We got bugged out of the first match. If they try to snap this, I'll probably pop the Relic in response. He needs red water.
You can have regular water, child.
Red water, Bobby. I don't think so.
Okay, Your Highness. Just hold on a second.
If we weren't close to cashing this league, I'd probably just concede out of Moto frustration, but We already have 2 wins, so if we can cash the league and still get compensation, that's good. So I guess we'll keep playing. And it's not even like my opponent's abusing a bug here. Magic Online literally doesn't give them the option to discard a card. So it's not like they could be a good person. Like they're genuinely not offered the chance. I just need to draw spells here, so we're gonna pop this. Lingering Souls is a good spell. Smasher's a good spell. Alright. Some things coming up Millhouse here. That's good for us. I should lead on Lingering Souls, right? To play around Logic Knot. No, the bugs existed for a couple of months from as far as I understand. Yeah, kind of, but like that's a disadvantage to them too, right? Because like they could Snapcaster those cards back if they had discarded it. So I don't fault the opponents. Like you shouldn't hate your opponents for like them benefiting from Magic Online bugs. You should be upset with Wizards of the Coast for like there being Magic Online bugs. Logic, the sequencing here matters because I want to cast this Lingering Souls. If I cast Reality Smasher first and Lingering Souls second, my opponent could Logic Knot the Lingering Souls. This isn't uncounterable. This is. Yeah, technically. Typical WotC doesn't ban Eldrazi 2, bans text.eldrazi. It's power level errata for Reality Smasher. It's just supposed to be a 5/5 trample haste. It's too good with the extra text. Smasher too strong, must nerf. I don't think I want to flashback my Lingering Souls until my opponent deals with some of my stuff I have on the board. I think I want to, like, they're dead on board as is, so like I don't want them to verdict me after I flashback the souls. Is this Sphinx's Revelation? Smells like Sphinx's Revelation. Did you hit one of your 2 verdicts, opponent? Did you hit one of your 2 verdicts? Smells like it. Nahiri, that's pretty good. It's pretty good. And if they have a bolt or something, they can keep the Nahiri alive by killing one of the spirits. There was one Rev in the Jeskai decks that played a mirror in the finals of the last Open. I don't think Sphinx's Revelation is that good. And calling it unplayable is disingenuous, but I don't think it's particularly powerful. I assume one of these is going to eat a Bolt Path or Helix. Alright. Flashback Lingering Souls, pop this Relic. Hopefully find a Thought-Knot Seer. Or, you know, more lands. Just 2. I don't think I want to just cycle this. I think I want to make their Snapcaster mages worse. That's fair, Dwight. I think that's correct. And we should have done a pre-combat. We didn't get punished, but... I'm assuming these aren't all going to connect. Hopefully there's no electrolyze. Be bad for us. Yep. Helix. Am I in a position to beat a Wrath this game? I feel like I'm not. Get this Nahiri off the table. How many do I want to send this way? Is a real question. Probably like 5, right? Alright. Now I can find out the answer to that question. Watch them have like Cryptic Command. If they Cryptic like counter this, tap my team, I'm probably gonna pop this to try and hit a 3rd Smasher.
What is that? Is that his cup?
Yeah, he keeps making that noise.
Declan or Jake?
I think it's Jake. Yep. It's the downside to that line. Hey, there's some upside to that line. Alright. This is my Smasher. My Smasher is amazing. Beep, beep, hop in my Reality Smasher shaped Jeep. What a beating. And this is them knowing that, alright, I'm just... That's so frustrating. This is the opponent killing our Reality Smasher because Magic Online is bugged. I just don't even want to play anymore. It's like both of our matches we've lost in this league are because Magic Online's a steaming pile of garbage. This is game 1, right? I think this is game 1. Yeah, this is definitely game 1. So because this is game 1, I'm going to keep playing because my opponents use 9 minutes off their clock. So if we play 3 long games like this, I can time them out. Yeah. Yeah, I just should have checked the changelog before I put this on for today. I just assumed that they would have fucking fixed it, and I shouldn't have done that. Opponent, sorry it's bugged. You're not sorry, buddy. You just took advantage of it. Don't lie to me. It's okay to take advantage of it. It's not your fault the software sucks, but don't lie to me about it. It's okay to be like, it's Magic Online's fault, but don't be a wanker. I'm gonna make them kill me in case we can time them out. Sorry about this bug, but yeah, I mean, like, it's okay to use it, but don't just be like, don't be like, well, sorry. It's like, no, you're not sorry. You're abusing the bug. Like, I get it. Like, I do it too. I wouldn't not double bolt the thing there, but I wouldn't tell my opponent, sorry about this. I'm gonna dick you. God, did I just click on the wrong one? No, it entered the revealed zone. That's really weird. It's so weird how every one of these cards, some of the cards put every card you exile in the revealed zone, some of them put some. You want some more chips?
Declan say, please sir, may I have some more? Say, please sir. Mine. You're cute.
So you have exactly Snapcaster left. Yeah, we've just lost this league. We've lost in this league twice because of the bug, and like they're not going to double comp the league, right? Is the thing. I'm gonna hold this Thought-Knot Seer so I can take a card away from them next turn, hopefully. This is game one. So like I said, if we play 3 games that are all this long, my opponent's gonna die in a blaze. Oh, this lets them trade the Snapcaster Mage for that? Okay, I guess... Oh, and then I should have... Nah. I took their 1 Torrential Gearhulk away, so... We've got that going for us. No, they always just give you your entry fee back. They don't have Emrakul. They just play a 1 of Nahiri. They have Torrential Gearhulk and Snapcaster Mages. And that's just like another day in the office for Magic Online. They have 1 copy of Secure the Waste in their deck. As a finisher on top of the Snapcaster Mages. Sure. Again, we're like 0% to win this game, but opponent's down 5 minutes on clock. If they win 2 games, it's probably going to take them 10 minutes to win each of those games, so I might as well make them click through those games because then we can time them out. They have 1 copy of Secure the Waste at some point they'll draw, but we'll probably be able to burn another, I don't know, 60 to 120 seconds off their clock before they get to that point, between Nahiri activations and tapping mana for Search for Azcanta. Yeah, you can get compensation regardless of record if a bug caused you to lose a match. So long as you didn't 5-0 the league, they'll comp you. We actually didn't get too bad of ice here, I don't think. Of course, I also didn't go outside because why would I leave my home? This is my Thought-Knot Seer. My Thought-Knot Seer is amazing. Now they're down almost 7 minutes on clock. God bless them. Are we securing in response? We're snapping in response, sure. Oh no, they put a clock on the table. We're gonna be dead in 8 turns. Like 8 Nahiri activations, 8 Azcanta activations. Gonna take them like 20 seconds each. Is decking them real? No, I don't think so. I think the one copy of Secure the Race that they have makes decking them not real. They have a path in their hand. They targeted Lightning Bolt with the Snapcaster Mage. Smells like they have a path in their hand. Sure. Okay, well I'm gonna take this Secure the Waste out of their hand. And you have a Snapcaster Mage now, and you have a Supreme Verdict in your hand, so hopefully this means with the Secure the Waste gone, that maybe decking them is a real plan. If Secure the Waste is gone, and we draw a removal spell for this, decking them might be a real plan. Okay, sign me up.
What? Let's see.
I shot the cat.
You're playing with the cat?
I shot the cat.
You jumped the cat?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't think we've seen... Oh, they discarded a Colonnade earlier. One Colonnade? It's one Colonnade we've gone through so far? That's a good point. The gate entered the revealed card zones. It's pretty good. Lingering Souls would be a great pickup. I think I've already played 2 of those though, right? Or 3? Played 2 of those. Eldrazi Wasteland Strangler would be a great pickup. Yeah, we're up 8 minutes now, and opponents still like dicking around doing other stuff.
You're playing your game. You're very good at your game. It's a nice game, baby. I see that you're playing your game. Thank you for telling me. You want mommy to play your game? Okay, mommy will play your game. Oh no, mommy lost. No. No, mommy to try again.
I think View from the Above is really bad. We had a Mystic Speculation in my deck, and I think that card is better than View from Above. Any time going infinite would allow me to win a game, I'd win that game anyway. So I think playing a bad card in my deck to get me out of situations I'd win anyways seems stupid. I'll pat this. And then hopefully we can rip Wasteland Strangler next turn to eat this guy. Can you wipe his hands, please?
I just really wanted me to play his game. Thank you for letting me play. You play now. You want your hand wiped? Okay, I gotta.
They're not ulting Nahiri because we Thought-Knot Seered their Torrential Gear Hulk, so they don't have anything left in their deck to go get with the Nahiri. They don't have an Evercool in their deck.
Fun. Come here, Jacob. Jacob, come here, please.
Get that. Only took my opponent 16 minutes to win through Moto Bugs. God bless them. Alright, so this is definitely a Disdainful Stroke matchup. This is a Collective Brutality matchup. This is not a Fatal Push matchup. Displacer's probably pretty bad here. I guess it protects my other things from removal.
Okay, can I wash your hands first?
Maybe I don't want all these strokes. Maybe it's like this.
No,
maybe it's like this. I think I like this.
You play. Okay, mommy will play.
Yeah, I think I like
mommy,
this.
Sit down. No, mommy's gonna sit down.
So hopefully we can win this game and then time them out in the third.
Look, we all just want to be in Dad's corner.
No, I don't think Rip is good enough. We've got 4 copies of Relic of Progenitus, and I think my Lingering Souls are better than his Snapcaster Mages a lot of the time. This is for like higher impact matchups where they have like Tarmogoyfs or like Dredge where you really need their graveyard gone.
Mommy wins.
Pull out.
Do you want to play?
Mommy, please, not out.
They do different things. This card generates card advantage. They both give like pseudo reach. The Droner of Hope's a little bit better with Displacer, but I don't know. This is a donation deck list, so we're just playing card for card what someone submitted for us to play. And they had two copies of Skulker in the main. I don't think I want removal for their creature lands. I think I'd rather just have like Displacers and Lingering Souls to block and try and run them down. Yeah, I don't think we're not like Grixis Death Shadow where we hurt ourselves a bunch, so I don't need that. Yeah, I think Rip versus Goyf decks is fine because they generally have things like Traverse and other graveyard-based things in their deck, like Culligan's Command. So I think that's good enough to have those cards in your deck. It's decent, not amazing, but fine. My opponent should really learn how the auto pass hotkey works.
Mommy to win.
Tidehollow Sculler is an excellent draw.
Oh.
Right, what you got over there?
Mommy win.
Mommy win. Oh, man. Oh, man. The cat.
I'm gonna take this Helix because they want to path my Tidehollow Sculler. I think I'm fine with that.
Mommy win all the levels. You play. Mommy's done. You play.
I assume this is getting pathed here.
Buddy, towels are not blankets. Stop it. Let's go upstairs, boys. Come on. We go upstairs?
I wonder what 3-drop I could have played there that they would have had, like maybe Displacer. It seems weird to take the damage there. It seems like a bad use of their health total as a resource. Okay, so they drew that for the turn. They're gonna electrolyze these. I'm gonna get to use this now before I forget. Okay, so I can play this, and I can flashback Souls, and then the Stroke tags their Settle the Wreckage nicely. Go on Sage. Draw Verdict. Oh, it's a Helix that I knew about, right? Yeah, because they got it back from the Tidehollow Sculler. Search is a good draw. Right, Collective Brutality is not the worst. I think I'm going to pop this first, just in case I hit a Thought-Knot Seer. Or Smasher. Oh my god, there's not another fetchable. This land doesn't make mana. God, the mana base in this deck is so atrocious. It's kind of unreal how bad the mana base in this deck is. Alright, I'll take this Helix, I guess, since I have this Disdainful Stroke for the Settle the Wreckage down the line. I was really hoping we could win this one, but it's not looking like we're going to be set up to do that. Oh, I know escalate with the useless land, because I wasn't thinking about it. I just talked about this being useless. Yeah, I give recommendations. That's one of the goals of doing the donation decks. Yeah, 10 out of 10 should have been to this to drain my opponent for 2 and gain 2. I have 1 more Collective Brutality in my deck. Yeah, hopefully we draw that. Yeah, this Colonnade's just going to kill us real fast. They have Glacial Fortress and Settle the Wreckage in their hand. Just gonna exile this. I assume they're gonna blow this up here. Like 10 out of 10 should be at 12, and I should be at 17 though. Yeah, they're just gonna fire up this Colonnade and run us down now. So my mistake on not getting 2 health actually takes a turn off their clock here, so it's a pretty big deal. I really need to smash her Thought-Knot Seer right now. Alright, well, I mean, that's a good start. Let's just make up for our mistake earlier. We know they have a Settle the Wreckage we could take. I cast this with Escalate. Drain, and that. Target you, discard that. Cryptic Command, Settle the Wreckage. I'm going to take the Cryptic Command out of their hand here, because it's the more flexible card. I'm going to get the Disdainful Stroke, anything else anyways. So now we're dead in 4, and they're dead in 3, so they probably need to hold up some stuff here instead of trying to race us. That's scary. That means they probably drew a burn spell. We draw a Reality Smasher, please, so I can time this person out in the 3rd game. Really want to draw a Reality Smasher, Thought-Knot Seer. Any threat here would be ideal. Just flood and die. I guess if they draw Stone Nothing, watch them have a Path to Exile. If they draw Stone Nothing and we draw Stone Nothing, we both just keep attacking each other, we're ahead here. But they chose not to put a card in the bin with the Search for Azcane until last turn, so that makes me think they don't have Stone Nothing. They chose to keep their card again this turn. I'm worried about an untapped land into a burn spell here. Worried about like burn spell, snap, burn spell. Yeah. Hopefully we draw a Reality Smasher here, and they don't have a path. Snapcaster Mage also kills us. Alright. Alright. Yep. Yep. Hey, either to not draw a burn spell or removal spell, we need to hit like brick. Please discard it. Please discard it. That means they're not dead. It's really unfortunate. Ooh, hopefully they think that Settle the Wreckage is going to save them. Hopefully they think this Settle the Wreckage is going to save them. You. Twitch chat is great for being results based. Gonna tap my guy and draw a card probably. They could just try to block with the Colonnade too. That's true. I forgot to make this uncounterable. Turn dead to Bolt, dead to Helix. Land back in their bin. Return. Need a lot of bricks out of them. I need a brick on that draw. I need a brick on this search, and I need a brick on their draw after they brick on the search. So please bin whatever this is. I kept the card again. It's unfortunate. Alright. Could be okay for us. Hopefully they're counting on this search, Settle the Wreckage to resolve, and then we kill them with the 2 Wasteland Stranglers. No, I don't win because they just block my Snapcaster Mage. They just block with the Snapcaster Mage. They did enter combat. Okay, that's a good draw. I guess not playing this plays around Mana Leak and Logic Knot. I gotta get Mana Leaked or Logic Knotted here. Please tell me you're dead. God bless. Do you want to change anything different in how I sideboarded? I don't know that I do. Winning that game is great. So they've got less than 5 minutes to win this third game. Yeah, I think Blessed Alliance for the timeout value might actually be real. We just go on the don't let them actually kill us game plan. So like, if I'm boarding this matchup naturally, I think I don't want Fatal Push in my deck, but like, when I'm on the just like time them out game plan, I think a couple of Fatal Pushes are fine. Okay. We'll bring in 2 Alliance and 2 Fatal Push here, I think. Opponent mulligan to 6. I'm gonna keep this a little slow, a little bit land heavy, but it's got 2 Scullers. I don't know that I want all the pushes. Maybe, maybe bringing in Path was a little bit better than Push, because it can kill Torrential Gear Hulk as well. We're up 9 minutes on clock here. Leave Sir Trezcanta here. Serum Vision, sure. The numbers look different because I'm playing Magic Online on a Linux computer using Wine. So the font is rendered slightly differently than it is on Windows. Okay, well, none of the cards in their hand actually kill us, so that's nice. Okay. I think I just take their cryptic command here, right? Like, don't let them generate card advantage. I think they shocked so they could double path this turn if they needed to. Gosh, did they draw Nahiri? Is the one card, did they really draw like Nahiri land as the two cards? God bless. Whew. Nahiri could have maybe pressured us enough to win us this game. That's a phenomenal draw. That's unfortunate. I think I want to take the path. Although I guess if I take the electrolytes, they're forced to path this. Yeah, I like that a little bit better, actually. And then I'm gonna go ahead and Lingering Souls here. This makes them be less resource efficient, and it's gonna make them take a little bit more time. So they have EE plus Electrolyze here. Wolves. It's an okay draw. Your turn, friendo. Snapcaster Mage is a great draw for them. It cleans up these spirit tokens, and it lets them draw a card, and it puts a clock on the table for them. We are pretty fortunate that they haven't hit a Colonnade yet. They have at least an Engineered Explosives here. Yeah, I don't care about this cryptic command, right? I can just Disdainful Stroke that. I might actually win this game naturally. Maybe I just don't care about the explosives, but like taking the explosives there makes my... Alright, this makes me feel real bad about... I mean, I'm glad I have a Disdainful Stroke for this, but like, this makes me feel real bad about leaving them with a cryptic command. Yeah, just super punished for leaving them with a cryptic command. Am I even supposed to attack? I don't know, actually. Yeah, probably. Probably supposed to attack. Reality Smasher doesn't have a trigger currently. Your opponent's not allowed to discard to it. Yeah, I think my Thought-Knot Seer here could easily lose us the game. The sequence that I took with it. I should have taken the... Don't tell me you drew a Gear Hulk. Be real tilted if they drew a Gear Hulk. They draw a Rev? Command, sure. Yeah, we have 2 copies of Brutality in my deck, or 3. Two copies of Brutality in my deck. It's a rev. Feels like a rev. All right. They're still not auto-passing. How are they not auto-passing? They don't know how the auto-pass hotkey works? They must not. Your turn, opponent. They're still not auto-passing! Oh, Magic Online. Nice deck. Quality play. How's everyone doing tonight? Hanging out, playing some modern Magic the Gathering. Got a grape giant bugged Magic card. Yes, Smasher Trigger has gotten us a lot, and we have cashed this league. This is the trifecta of free leagues for me. We're gonna get a refund because Reality Smasher is bugged. Someone else donated for us to play this deck list, and we just actually naturally cashed the league because we've won 3 matches. Yep, the Visor decks are live on YouTube now. I think I published both of them already. Yeah, I published both of them already. The Smasher bug is bad for the person playing Smasher. That is the red water. It's Kool-Aid mix. And like, it's not my opponent's fault. I can be frustrated that my opponent's gaining an advantage because Magic Online is bugged, but like, it's not my opponent's fault that Magic Online is bugged, right? I should have, it's my fault really. I should have checked the patch notes and seen that Reality Smasher wasn't fixed and then like pushed this donation deck list till after they fixed Reality Smasher. Is what should have done. It's my fault. Seems decent. I really like this deck feels pretty reasonable. I'm excited to give some feedback after we finish this league on this deck. Like, Reality Smasher bug aside, this deck's kind of sweet. Yes, auto pass and F6 mean the same thing. The default auto pass key in Magic Online is F6. Well, that's really annoying. I think I'm just taking a spreading seize here because I don't want them to be able to spread my Cavern. They're probably going to spread this on there too, and I don't want them to be able to spread my Cavern afterwards. Yeah. For another one. That's kind of a tilt. Hey, DJ Jedi Jeff with the brand new $4.99 a month subscription. Thank you very much and welcome. I do appreciate that. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, This is why this blue-white control deck is good, because it's basically a Blood Moon deck. Between these and Field of Runes, it takes people off of their colors. Need help, buddy? Help? There we go. I got you. Go, good. One. Our fort was falling apart. Dad had to fix it. Man, this is just like another match where, like, all right, I'm sorry to disappoint. I'm just gonna concede this match. Like, we cashed this league. I like, dealing with Magic Online bugs is really frustrating, and like, we're getting spread out of this game anyway. So like, we cashed that league. I'm gonna file for comp. Someone else paid for it. Let's talk about this deck, because I'm done playing with a bugged Reality Smasher. Things I really liked about this deck. I really liked the kind of main deck spell composition. I don't know if this Deepfathom Skulker is worthwhile, but like, I really kind of like this collection of spells. People that have watched my stream before know that I'm not like a huge fan of like the Eldrazi and Taxes style list that play cards like Aether Vial and Leonin Arbiter and like Flicker Wisp and crap like that. But the turn 1 discard, Path to Exile, Tidehollow Sculler, Wasteland Strangler, like all of these felt really good. I also think Relic of Progenitus is just a really sweet kind of unique card in Modern, and like the ability that it's able to pressure the opponent. I think, and Zach asked how necessary is blue. I don't know if the blue is 100% necessary. I kind of like having access to some counter spells out of the board. I don't think it stresses the mana too much. That being said, like, the mana base in this deck is super wrong as it's constructed. At the very least, one of these Concealed Courtyards should be a Godless Shrine. Likely both of them should be Godless Shrines. Honestly, I kind of like just playing black-white Eldrazi without just like the cute, like, crappy cards that people tend to play in that deck. Like, don't play Leonin Arbiters, don't play Thalias, like that kind of crap, and just like play just like these generically good Modern Magic the Gathering cards. Yeah, we could just play more discard on the board. So yeah, so I like the deck a lot. It's just like, you know, it's just like mostly quality Magic cards with like, let's do the busted Eldrazi thing and play Eldrazi Temple because turn 2 Thought-Knot Seer, turn 3 Thought-Knot Seer is really good. So that's my feedback on this one. If you didn't see the entire league, even though we suffered through some Magic Online bugs, we went 3-1 in the matches that we played. So I think there's something powerful here.